old Harry padding his stats again.
There you go, old Paddy Harry. There he is. North Macedonia 1, England 1. England, of course, through already to the Championship. Mario, you watched this. Were you excited by this clash?
You kicked off already, Harry Maguire. When the game kicked off, you understand, the saddest part is sometimes that we jump on him, but he also puts himself in difficulty. Away from that, we saw the game going on, and then later on you see England is trying, because what did he come out, you understand, the Southgate, and said, like, I want to hit the #1 spot. They're very close to it, but you never normally hear coaches talking about that they want to be the #1 team in the world. They just want to win things. So for him to highlight that, maybe they put some pressure on the guys. I hope it's not. And then later on, they get, if you don't let your opponent get into the game, and I think Macedonia got a little bit too confident. And when you want to hit the #1 spot in the world, you should not let your opponent get too confident. Okay, they play the game on, they get an equalizer. I don't think this was a great game for England, and I'm sure he will talk about it as well, that it wasn't a great game. And going into the later stage, because they already were qualified, you still want to go away with a good feeling. So I'm not sure if this was the greatest feeling England needed.
I don't think we're going to talk about it that much, to be honest, Mario. 1-1 is how it finished. Mario alluding to the comments that Gareth Southgate said that he wants England to be #1 in the world, Shaka. Not the power ranking.
Well, shouldn't that be every head coach's / manager's target?
This game, you watched it?
I did. No, I listened. I thought Gareth Southgate made a lot of changes. You saw that in the performance. But a number of young players who ordinarily wouldn't see significant minutes got that. And I think there's a benefit to that. Other than that, there's not a lot to read into this about.
What's getting to what's number one? What's #1 in the world? What's the importance?
Well, I don't know. It's Gareth Southgate. It's obviously the status that he's looking for.
What, is he?
Well, yes, he said before the match. And his aim is for England to be #1 in the world rankings. Okay,
not to win the World Cup or to win the...
Obviously part of that, but he was talking about how the players should be excited about this game because it then gives them the possibility to become them.
Well, shall I remind you of a team that were #1 in the world, that won absolutely diddly squat?
Yes.
The manager got the sack eventually?
Belgium, yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Belgium?
Yes.
Yeah? What's the point? It's about winning major tournaments.
Well,
yeah.
The
FIFA rankings are the FIFA rankings.
Next international break, when I do my power rankings, that's what everybody wants. That's his shooting for.
England in qualification just bore me.
Okay,
because every time they qualify, they beat all the gubbins in the group, and then they get there, and they've done better recently.
They have?
But not won it. There's nothing tangible to take away.
No.
Right.
So England go into it as favourites alongside France in Germany, go into the Euros as favourites.
Really?
Yeah, exactly. Both of them are 4-1. Germany as hosts.
Well, I tell you what, there's the biggest joke.
Yes, that
Germany
is
6-1.
6-1. Yes, you have Kai Havertz at a fullback, which that didn't work, did it, Shaka?
No, it didn't.
Would you like to give us your early tips as to who you think might win, Gab?
All right. Well, I like Spain. Although now that Gavi's out, I need to revisit that. I think France are easily the most talented team, and obviously they've had the experience of winning before. Portugal, 10 for 10. A lot of talent there and a very different manager. And the guy, incidentally, Craig just alluded to, Roberto Martinez, of course, who got Belgium to #1 in the world and didn't win anything, but his reward is now coaching Portugal. There's a lot of talent there. There's also Cristiano Ronaldo potential issues. So, but they could be in the mix. Germany is third because they're the host nation. Simple as. There's no other reason why they would be third favourites.
It's a bit like saying if it was an island, Ireland would be third favourites, wouldn't they? And they're absolutely pants as well at the moment, Ireland. But, Portugal, Roberto Martinez, he's licking his chops at the moment. He's lapping it up, all the praise. Yep. When he gets to the Euros and Ronaldo starts struggling, he's got to drop him. That'll be another story, right? And we'll find out just what kind of stomach he's got to make big decisions. Well, we've seen what stomach he's got to make big decisions with Eden Hazard. Look, I agree with Gab in a sense, Spain, and for the very reasons that Italy are struggling. If Alvaro Morata in particular, and there are other facets to this team, but if he can continue his excellent form with Atletico Madrid through the season, and there's no injuries, and he takes that into the summer, they have a goal scorer. And again, they're probably going to dominate a lot of teams. They're more than likely going to create chances. That's going to be their issue, and it's lucky for them at the moment. They have a striker and Alvaro Morata, who's as hot as most around Europe.
Who have you got, Mario?
I got France. I mean, like, look, when you look at the French side, I think the talent in that team and the ones who are coming, it's just scary. I mean, even I'm going back from the days when I was there, nothing has changed. They're so talented. Now it comes down if they can make a team out of what in the quality that they have. So they will be my first pick. And the other ones that you highlighted, the Portuguese side, Craig highlighted a great point in saying, can he make big decisions? I know him personally, and he likes to talk to every individual a different way. So it will be very interesting how he's going to be able to when Ronaldo is not in form, because he will never have a go at him. So will he go personally and talk to him away from the team? That's going to be one of the key questions for him coming into a big tournament like that.
I can't see much further than France, in all honesty. Beaten finalists on penalties in the World Cup. They self-destructed last Euros after cruising against, was it Switzerland? And I don't see this team dropping off at all. I see them getting better because of those experiences. I feel they have it wrapped up.